Hello students, myself Sudhir Prasad Roy from DAV Public School, MTPS Kanti, Muzaffarpur. In the sequence of my lecture, today I am going to give you the revision lecture on the division of rational numbers, in which the term that is reciprocal of a rational number. Reciprocal, today's topic first is reciprocal of a rational number. This is revision class. I have told you that most of my friends were not connected to me on Zoom app. That's why I am making the revision of this second chapter, that is properties of rational number. In that sequence, today we are going to explain the reciprocal of a rational number. Okay, let us see if x is a non-zero rational number. If x is a non-zero rational number, then x to the power minus 1 is called the reciprocal of x. Here x to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 by x. Okay, all have understood? X is a non-zero rational number, then x to the power minus 1 is called the reciprocal of x, and x minus 1 is equal to 1 by x. Okay, so if any rational number is there but it is non-zero rational number, then if you want to find the reciprocal of the number, if we give the minus 1 power to that rational number, then we will get the reciprocal of the given number, and the reciprocal of the given number means 1 upon x. Just like, let us see question, find the reciprocal of minus 2 by 3. Okay, so solution, reciprocal of minus 2 by 3 is equal to minus 2 by 3 upon power minus 1, and this is equal to x to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 by x, and what is equal to x? Minus 2 by 3. So it is 1 by minus 2 by 3, and it will become 1 by minus 2 by 3 will become 3 by minus 2. We multiply it by minus 1 and minus 1 above to bring it in the standard form, and this will become minus 3 by 2. So in this way we can find the reciprocal of any given number. Okay, now let us have the properties of reciprocal. Okay, 0 has no reciprocal. The first property of reciprocal is that properties, let us see the properties of reciprocal. 0 has no reciprocal. 0 का कोई रेसिप्रोकल नहीं होता है. क्यों? You may raise question, why doesn't 0 have a reciprocal? Reciprocal of 0, let us see for understanding. Reciprocal of 0, what will be reciprocal of 0? Reciprocal of 0 will be 1 upon 0. That is 0 to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 by 0. And you know, minus 1 by 0 means we are going to divide a number by 0. And we know that 1 by 0 means kya? 1 divided by 0. And you know that division of any number by 0 is not defined. इट इज नॉट डिटरमिन्ड येट, ये इट इज नॉट डिफाइंड, किसी भी नंबर में 0 से भाग करना परिभाषित नहीं है या इनडिटरमाइंड है, या अभी तक इसके बारे में कोई निर्णय कोई निश्चित नहीं हुआ है, इनडिफाइंड है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन नॉट डिवाइड एनी नंबर बाय 0 एंड दैट्स व्हाई 0 हैज नो रेसिप्रोकल. ओके, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 1 इज 1. अनदर प्रॉपर्टी, पहला इज 1, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 1, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 1 इज 1. 1 का रेसिप्रोकल क्या होगा? 1 पे पावर -1 बराबर 1/1 एंड 1/1 इज इक्वल टू 1. ओके, सो रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 1 इज 1 ओनली. ठीक है. So and if you go to any problem, so this is all about reciprocal, and we have understood x is a non-zero rational number, then its reciprocal is called x to the power -1 and it is equal to 1 by x. Similarly, 0 has no reciprocal and reciprocal of 1 is also 1. सो कोई भी नंबर का रेसिप्रोकल निकालना होगा, उस पर पावर -1 करेंगे तो किसके बराबर हो जाएगा? 1 अपॉन दैट नंबर. जैसे 10 टू द पावर, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 10, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 10 इक्वल टू 10 टू द पावर -1 इक्वल टू 1/10. ओके, सो ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड. हमने कहा रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ x प्लस वाई, रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ हमने कहा of x plus y is equal to x plus y to the power -1 and it is equal to 1 by x plus y. All of you understood? There is no objection. There is no problem understanding this. Now let us move to the properties of division of rational number. Let us revise properties of division of rational numbers. Properties of division of rational numbers. हमने we have studied till now the properties of addition of rational number, properties of subtraction of rational number. Just one day before we had studied about the properties of multiplication of rational number. Now we have studied reciprocal, and then we have last topic, it is properties of division of rational number. However, the entire topic was taught by me on the YouTube, and some of you must have gone through that YouTube. If you and some of the students were not present, that's why I have decided to make the revision. And so first property is that if x rational number another rational number except 0 is a rational number. पहले हमने पढ़ा था क्लोजर लॉ. क्लोजर लॉ हमने पढ़ा था. क्लोजर लॉ में क्या होता है? डिवीजन ऑफ ए रेशनल नंबर बाय अनदर रेशनल नंबर एक्सेप्ट 0. डिवीजन ऑफ ए रेशनल नंबर बाय अनदर रेशनल नंबर एक्सेप्ट 0 इज ऑल्सो ए रेशनल नंबर. Division of a rational number by a non-zero rational number is also a rational number. Did you understand this? What does it mean? It means that if we divide a rational number by another rational number, non-zero rational number, दूसरे rational number से divide करेंगे जो 0 के बराबर नहीं हो. जैसे मान लिया जाए 2/5 है, इसको हमने डिवाइड किया 1/10 से, ठीक है। इट इज ए रेशनल नंबर, दिस इज ए नॉन जीरो रेशनल नंबर, ये जीरो के बराबर नहीं है, तो क्या होगा 2/5 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 10/1, 5 2 10, इट इज 4 and it is a rational number. Understood? So division of a rational number by another non-zero rational number is also a rational number. एक rational number को दूसरे non zero rational number से डिवाइड करेंगे तो जो डिवाइड होने के बाद क्वोशेंट आएगा वह भी क्या होगा, वह भी एक रेशनल नंबर होगा। ऑल ऑफ अंडरस्टूड। चलो दूसरी प्रॉपर्टी, प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 2, if x and y are, if x and y are two rational numbers, x and y are two non-zero rational numbers. Two non-zero is must. Non-zero rational numbers, then x divided by y is not equal to y divided by x. अब ये क्या होता है भाई, ये कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी होती है ना। x plus y is equal to y plus x, x into y is equal to y into x, x divided by y if it is equal to y divided by x, तो इस प्रॉपर्टी को कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी कहते हैं। तो कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी डज नॉट होल्ड इन द केस ऑफ डिवीजन ऑफ रैशनल नंबर, ये इसके बराबर नहीं होता है। x डिवाइडेड बाय y इज नॉट इक्वल टू y डिवाइडेड बाय x। कम्यूटेटिव लॉ आप याद कीजिए, x प्लस y हमने पढ़ा था एडिशन में, x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू y प्लस x, ये कम्यूटेटिव लॉ ऑफ एडिशन था। क्या था? कम्यूटेटिव लॉ ऑफ एडिशन, x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू y प्लस x, ये रैशनल नंबर में होल्ड करता है, ट्रू है रैशनल नंबर के केस में। लेकिन यहां पर दैट इज कम्यूटेटिव लॉ डज नॉट होल्ड ट्रू फॉर डिवीजन, दैट इज कम्यूटेटिव लॉ does not hold true in division of rational numbers। ओके, इसको हम एग्जांपल से देख सकते हैं, है ना। 2/3 डिवाइडेड बाय, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल देखिए 2/3 को हमने डिवाइडेड किया 3/5 से, क्या होगा 2/3 डिवाइडेड बाय 3/5 इक्वल टू 2/3 गुना 5/3 10/9, ठीक है। x डिवाइडेड बाय y, अब हम क्या करेंगे, y डिवाइडेड बाय x, 3/5 डिवाइडेड बाय 2/3 क्या मिलेगा, 3/5 इंटू 3/2 9/10। तो यहां मिला हमको 10/9 और यहां मिला 9/10। इसका मतलब क्या हो गया, x divided by y is not equal to y divided by x. It means commutative law doesn't hold true in the case of division of rational numbers. All is understood? Let us see the property number 3. Property number 3 is that associative law. If x, y and z are three non-zero rational numbers, if property number 3, if x, y and z are three non-zero rational numbers, then क्या होता है, x divided by y whole, then x divided by y whole divided by z is not equal to x divided by y divided by z. देखो मल्टीप्लिकेशन में क्या होता था, इन द केस ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन x इंटू वाई इंटू जेड, x डिवाइडेड बाय x मल्टीप्लाइड बाय y होल डिवाइडेड मल्टीप्लाइड बाय z बराबर x डिवाइडेड बाय y डिवाइडेड बाय z, ये होता था मल्टीप्लिकेशन में। जब मल्टीप्लिकेशन था तो यह होता था, लेकिन डिवीजन में नहीं होता है। x डिवाइडेड बाय y होल डिवाइडेड बाय z is not equal to x divided by y divided by z whole y divided by z, तो ये इसके बराबर नहीं होता है। दिस इज कॉल्ड एसोसिएटिव लॉ ऑफ, दैट इज एसोसिएटिव लॉ doesn't hold true in division of rational numbers. You can verify it with an example if you want. You may verify with an example. Okay, you can verify with an example. Let us have an example. Let x is equal to 5 by 3, y is equal to 10 by 3, and z is equal to 6 by 8. Okay, x z is equal to 6 by 8. Now LHS is what? LHS is equal to x divided by y and whole divided by z. Okay, तो x का वैल्यू डालेंगे 5/3 डिवाइडेड बाय 10/3 और होल डिवाइडेड बाय 6/8। तो यहाँ पर है 5/3 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 3/10 और डिवाइडेड बाय 6/8। यहाँ 3 3 कट गया, 5 2 10। क्या मिला हमको मिला 1/2 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 8/6। ये जो है ये उलट जाएगा, 1/2 इसमें 1/2 बचेगा, 3 3 कट गया, 5 2 10, तो यहाँ ऊपर में 1 बचेगा, यानी 1/2 डिवाइडेड बाय 6/8। तो 6/8 मल्टीप्लाई हो गया, 2 4 जा 8 और 2 2 जा 4, 2 3 जा 6, 2/3। 2 4 जा 8, 2 2 जा 4, 2 3 जा 6, we are having 2/3। ये LHS हुआ। Now let us see RHS. RHS is equal to x divided by y divided by z। अब यहाँ पर देखिए x का वैल्यू कितना है 5/3 डिवाइडेड बाय y divided by z। What is y? Y is 10/3 and divided by z 6/8। यहाँ पर देखिए इट इज 5/3 डिवाइडेड बाय, पहले इस ब्रैकेट वाला काम को करेंगे, 10/3 इंटू 8/6। देखिए अब कटने वाला की गुंजाइश है, 2 3 जा 6, 2 4 जा 8। 5/3 डिवाइडेड बाय, ये क्या हो जाएगा 40/9। ऊपर ऊपर गुना कर देते हैं जब कटने वाला कुछ भी नहीं है। when there is no scope of further cancellation of the numerator of the number, numerator and denominator, so lastly we multiply 10 4 जा 40/9 and this will give you 5/3 into 9/40, 3 3 जा 9 and 5 8 जा 40, it is equal to 3/8। Okay, so what do you observe? 3 3 are 9 and 5 8 are 40. So you are having 3 by 8. And what was here? 2 by 3. LHS was 2 by 3 and RHS is equal to 3 by 8. So we can say that LHS is not equal to RHS. Means this is not equal to this. It is proved. So this is associative law of division of rational number does not hold. Associative law does not hold true in the case of division of rational numbers. Let us see another questions. Another property. Let us have distributive property. Distributive property. There are two types of distributive property. Okay. X, Y, and Z are rational numbers. Then three rational numbers. Then let us see. Three rational numbers. Then x plus y divided by z. ये देखो x plus y divided by z is equal to x divided by z plus y divided by z. And x minus y divided by z is equal to x divided by z minus x divided by y divided by z. See this property, x plus y divided by whole divided by z is equal to x divided by z plus y divided by z. X minus y divided by z is equal to x divided by z minus y divided by z. Okay, so this is true. This is true. And this is true. You can explain it with the help of an example. So you will have x plus y divided by z. तो x में डिवाइड करेंगे z से और y में डिवाइड करेंगे z से, तो प्लस x डिवाइडेड बाय z प्लस y डिवाइडेड बाय z एंड x डिवाइडेड बाय z माइनस y डिवाइडेड बाय z, ये होगा. ठीक है, ये ट्रू है. एग्जाम्पल से हम लोग समझ सकते हैं. वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन एग्जाम्पल. लेट x is equal to 2 by 3, y is equal to 3 by 5, and z is equal to 6 by 6 by we may take any other number. 6 छोड़ दो यहाँ पे, 5 by 9. Okay. Let us have, इसको हम लोग चेक करते हैं. LHS is equal to x plus y whole divided by z. So this will become x is 2 by 3 and plus y is equal to 3 by 5 and whole divided by z 5 by 9. This will give you, take the LCM. पहले इसका काम करेंगे. 15, 3 और 5 का LCM 15, 3 5 are यहाँ पर 10 and here 5 to the 10 6 divided by 5 by 9, and this will give you 16 by 15 divided by 5 by 9. This will give you 16 by 15 multiplied by 9 by 5. 16 by 15 divided by 5 by 9, ये multiply हो जाएगा तो 9 by 5, and this will give you 144 by 75. Okay, this will give you 144 by 75. LHS is equal to 144 by 75. Not louder, see RHS. RHS is equal to x divided by z plus y divided by z. Let us see an example. X is 2 by 3 divided by what is z? What is z? Z is 5 by 9 plus what is y? Y is 3 by 5 and divided by 5 by 9. Z is 5 by 9. And so you will have 2 by 3 multiplied by 9 by 5 and plus 3 by 5 multiplied by 9 by 5. ये उलट जाएगा, डिवीजन में ये उलट जाता है ना, आप लोगों को मालूम है। तो बच्चों ये क्या हो जाएगा, 3 3 जा 9, यहाँ पर कुछ कटेगा नहीं, 6 by 5 प्लस ये कहीं नहीं कटने वाला, 27 by 25, 5 5 का 25, 5 और 25 कैल्शियम 25, 5 25 का 5 का मल्टीपल 25 है तो ग्रेटर नंबर एलसीएम होता है, तो 25 में 5 से भाग देंगे, 5 3 जा 30 and this is 27. You are having 57 by 25. My God, there is something wrong. Let us see. Where is wrong? X is equal to 2 by 3 divided by z is equal to x divided by z. What is x? 2 by 3 divided by z. What is z? 5 by 9 plus y divided by z. What is y? 3 by 5 and divided by z is equal to x divided by z and plus y divided by z. So it is 2 by 3, 9 by 5, 3 3 are 9, 6 by 5 and here it is 3 by 5. Z y is equal to 3 by 5 divided by 5 by 9. So 3 by 5 into 9 by 5, 27 by 25 and now it is 5 25 25, 5 5 it is 30 and it is 25 25 7 27, so 57 by 25. Now what is this? 75 3 times. This means there is some error over here. Let us see. X plus y. What is x? 2 by 3 plus what is y? 3 by 5. 3 5 ja 15. 3 5 ja 10. 5 3 ja. Oh my God! It is here 9. So 10 plus 9. Here it was wrong. So the answer was different. And so we have got the answer 19 by 15, 19 by, so it 19 by 15 and 9 by 5. So let's know 171 by 15 and it will be 3 से कर देगा 25 and 3 से हो जाएगा 57. So LHS is equal to 57 by 25. Yeah, here it was mistaken. So it is 57 by 25 and RHS is also 57 by 25. And so we may say that LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, this statement is true. Okay. Now, another property is there. If this, yes, here this is true. But there is one more property like this. You will see one more property is there in your book. X divided by y divided by z. X divided by y divided by z x divided by y divided by z whole is not equal to x divided by, it is not equal to x divided by y and x divided by z. This is not equal to x divided by y divided by, this is not equal to x divided by z divided by, here it was y plus z, here x divided by y plus x divided by z. Okay, similarly the another thing is in the case of minus, similarly it is another case, x divided by y minus z is not equal to x divided by y minus x divided by z. Okay, so this shows that distributive property doesn't hold true, that is distributive property doesn't hold true in division of rational numbers. Okay, with the help of an example, okay, you can try your level best, and by considering x is equal to by 3, y is equal to 3 by 5, z is equal to something, and if you solve the LHS and then find the value of RHS, and you will find that LHS is not equal to RHS. It means the distributive law does not hold true in the case of division of rational numbers. So these are the properties of division of rational numbers. If you go through it properly, you may very easily understand it, and you might be able to solve the problems of worksheet 5 and worksheet 6. So with the hope that you will be able to do the problems, I am going to end my lectures, and thank you and have a nice day.